Champion, we are here. We got to talk about the URL just recently released. Geechi Gotti versus T-Top. And Geechi Gotti is, in fact, now champion of the year. Second annual. You know, the first one was ORAD. Now we got Geechi Gotti. And this is one of the battles that got him in that position. Whether you felt he won or lost or not, I feel like this was all out war. Great stock builder for Geechi Gotti and T-Top. In the building, I thought the battle was dope. It's one of the battles that brought the strike card back up because I think me using the building too. Now we kept saying the battle's okay, the battle's going good, the battle's going good, but there was no breakout heavy battle of the night prior to this one. And I mean, JC beat out probably, but other than that, yeah, this one was the one that made the card. Like, okay, I like this card. It's pretty cool. How you feel?
I thought it was a dope battle, a strike battle, good back and forth. The energy, the passion. It felt like both of these guys wanted to win this battle. Yeah. And like you just mentioned, this was the battle that had you like, okay. And then, of course, JCB dot, man, I want to see a rematch because whatever they had going on, they didn't
still got going on.
They still brewing. They don't like each other, and they're still brewing. We could tell by the post-interview we did on Champion. Yeah. But overall, I felt like this was a good battle. You know, good back and forth. T-Top bought it. Geechi Gotti bought it. It was, you know, 1 minute it looked like Gotti was going to close it out. Yeah. Then T-Top regains. It was really a dope battle. Really a dope battle.
Do you think if we come to the conclusion that T-Top won this battle, does that hurt Geechi Gotti?
No.
I mean, because he's already won it. We had a debate. He won it regardless. And I think the opinion was more so on, we count for 20%. So the opinions on the people, and the impediment was so if they probably had him winning, it is what it is at this point. But you want to get into the first rounds?
Yeah, I mean, I still think it's a debatable battle.
I think it's a debatable battle too. I said that initially.
I feel like 1 and 2 was pretty clear, and the 1 and 2, and then I feel like the third, it comes down to the third and whatever you felt more. Because Gotti had some really heavy lines that resonated with me in the third, but T-Top had some really good lines too in the third. Yeah. So it's kind of like, you know, it could go either way. But like you said, I don't think it hurt him as far as champion of the year. Like at the end of the day, this was the fans' pick. Yeah. Like we count, like you said, we count for 20%.
Fans count for 20%. You got the pin numbers on the board,
Right. So it's like the fans chose Gotti. Like, you know, this is who they chose. Could he have lost? Yes, he could have lost to Pat Stay. But when you tally all the numbers in, Gotti probably would have still won anyway by a slight margin.
Yeah, 10% maybe.
You know, but I think that's a good thing for the following year, for 2019. Don't let up. Don't let up, because it would look like Gotti was cruising to the finish line. He was running, and it looked like it wasn't nobody behind him. And all of a sudden, you got Pat Stay and K-Shine closing in on you. So, you know.
But I would say to the people that's just gunning for that, or a lot of people say they don't care about it. They say they don't care in the beginning of the year. They closer and closer to it when it's come. Yo, did you see this battle? I just say care about it throughout the whole year. I think honestly, the first round, the second round, to me, is clear between the two. We can jump to the third if you want, but I'm going to just mention a few things that I think Gotti should have done the first round. Okay. You know what I mean? We set this up properly for y'all again, because, battle rap has the attention span of goldfish. They tend to forget what happened, when stuff transpired. So, the strike card. Yeah. This card was initially named something else. It was supposed to be something else, but then the strike situation happened, the $2.5 million. This is why Twerk Pocket Tap Smack, because they thought, URLs hid money from them. They had the transactions ID, receipts wrong. So I guess they had the entire situation wrong. But T-Top was one of the people that, believed in the rumor. He definitely got corrected. And he's at the top of the card. So this to everybody in the media, everybody, in the battle, of course, this is a layup for Geechi Gotti. What can Geechi Gotti talk about? He couldn't talk about this for a whole round. In his first round, the first few bars, and then he jumps into a regular round. I'm like, yeah. We threw the ball, you caught it, you didn't go nowhere.
Yeah, he missed the layup.
Yeah.
He juked the layup. This was, like you just mentioned, this was a layup, and I think this could have very well set the tone for the battle and made whatever T-Top was saying less effective. You went first, because Geechi Gotti never wins any coin toss. Any coin flips, he never wins them. But you gotta attack that from the beginning. Go right, because then once T-Top comes with his stuff, What you talking about, man?
Yeah.
Why are you even rapping?
I say all that to say this. So I'm not slighting T-Top. I'm saying T-Top addressed the strike situation better than Geechi Gotti did.
Yeah.
And he's in the danger zone.
Yeah, yes he did.
Why are we seeing this? Like, well, Hollow and John had died. Howard had died and John had died.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, this is a layup situation for Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
John addressed this better.
He did.
So that's just crazy to me. That's crazy to me. I mean, he could have got the first round off of that, but he didn't.
It's funny that we jump back into John and Hollow. I think when Hollow opened up one of his rounds, something about you like hitting itches.
Yeah.
I think that he should just open his round up with that, But Hollow, I will give Hollow his just due his credit because Hollow said it's hard to write for a person that you're thinking not battling. Yeah. I got to give Hollow credit for that because Hollow is one battle rap who always come prepared. He's always 100% prepared. So if he says something like that and his track record shows that he's always prepared, I got to take what he's saying into consideration because he's not one of those guys that don't come prepared. Yeah. He's not one of the guys that play around in battles. So, but shout out to John. He's on Twitter right now, flaunting his Al Capone. You got it.
Yeah. Speaking of Al Capone, what I mean? The curse is going on with this. They said, Geechi Gotti got on Al Capone. He got a whole sweatshirt on, whatever.
Yeah, I actually
matching colors.
I actually like the jacket.
It actually looks pretty good.
Dope.
But I'm like, hold on. This first round is how you say standard. This ain't it.
Yeah.
He's halfway through his first. I'm like, this ain't it. This ain't looking good. He got the champion of the year, the champion of the night ring on, and I'm like, this ain't it. And then T-Top goes. T-Top is really a bear. He's hungry, and I think his first round. I thought this first round is clear. It's not even a debate. I don't want to go back and forth with nobody on the first. I thought T-Top came out guns blazing. Beautiful.
Yeah, Gotti had to get T-tied up like the fag shirts. That was cool. Mm-hmm. Standard, as you say. Yeah. Go with your gut. Turn busy to bear into barely living. Leg shot, effing up calves like JR when he called a timeout. We remember that play when J.R. Smith called the timeout. Yeah, it was just horrible.
Is that it right there?
Yeah,
LeBron did like.
It was just one of the idiotic things that he could have possibly done. R Street line, typical sucker. Mm-hmm. Got some money and turned his back on the street. I like that. He had more blood on T than when Ricky got shot. It's 30 years later, and we still talking about the classic movie Boys in the Hood. 30 years later, came out with it, 91. 21 to be 30 years. To me, I thought Geechi Gotti's first was cool, standard, beatable. Depends on how T-Top comes. But
very beatable.
I would say very beatable. I think he has some cool lines, but T-Top comes right out on the first, and you could tell by the first words he's going to win this. FURL, he addressed the strike, as you just mentioned. FURL, I'm trying to avoid my third strike. Halfway in, the halfway out.
Fire.
He had a prison angle. Crip come home out the blue. Solid Crip since the GS9. Putting work, face blacked out with the deep voice talking. Everybody, if you watch the documentary, the guy who's normally doing a shooting, a killing, they black his face out and he's talking with the deep voice.
Glad you highlighted that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I like that line. And then he said, showed your face. You was talking about hair the whole time. Basically, you showed your face, and all you was doing was talking about bundles of hair. Next time he throw up a sign in his whip, it's going to be the handicap one. I like that. The coffee angle. That was pretty cool. I don't know what's going on with the world of hip-hop or battle rap, but people are just letting the discreetness out the bag. I guess something went on with twerk and coffee. I have no clue, but all I know is that's supposed to keep that on the hush, bro. That's supposed to you ain't supposed to dime your boy out. Bro, keep it quiet.
If I do anything with a girl in battle, you'll never know. I'll never tell anybody.
You can't because it seems like the words just travel and this happens more.
One person don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Then you got 10 people saying, "Oh, don't tell nobody," but now everybody knows. So
yeah, I mean, it's one thing when Twerk, one of the battles, he actually addressed the person.
Yeah, we saw that.
Shout out to Dude's my baby. He actually addressed her, so it's kind of different because he's the guy. It's him. He's telling on himself, but it's for a reason, and she's right there. Versus you got your boy snitching on you in a battle, which is I don't know about that one, but overall I think it was cool. I guess it was cool. Came off a little snitches, but whatever. I guess they set that up.
Rap, man.
Yeah, and Twerk, he's about to join NWX, or he's cool with NWX. So I guess T-Top got the go ahead and indulge that information. But we don't even know if it's true or not.
You had coffee. You had coffee when you walked in.
Yeah, I love coffee.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have coffee in the morning.
I got my Wawa right here.
You know what I'm saying? So
we love coffee.
Yeah,
but
energized.
Overall, T-Top was very comfortable in the first. Very comfortable. He didn't sweat at all in the first.
I felt scared for Gotti in the first.
Yeah.
I felt scared for Gotti.
Yeah.
Like this ain't it, Chief.
Yeah. It was looking bad. I'm like, okay. Clear first round win goes to T-Top. Clear.
Now the second round, glad you mentioned the
black face
out, blurred out.
Yeah.
Geechi Gotti rebuttals it. I thought that was definitely fight back type of situation. Same thing he did with Shotgun Suge and Sue Surf tap. To get you back for that hard check. And Geechi Gotti starts fighting this round.
Yeah.
Geechi Gotti shows why. Potentially he could be champion of the year. Yeah. Everyone talks about what fight is that? The Tyson Fury? Wilder?
And Wilder, right.
He gets hit now.
Yeah.
But everybody gave Tyson Fury credit for getting back up.
Yeah.
This is a situation where you see all throughout the year, you see Gotti getting back up, getting back on track, and giving us a good battle. I thought the second round was fire.
I did too.
A vast improvement from the first round. And I think in this round too, no offense to Al Capone, I think he took off the jacket. Am I wrong?
Yes, he did. He took
off the jacket. So, did he break the curse or not? Listen, I gotta know, because you was all Al Capone'd out the entire battle. He took it off.
Yeah, he did. He
took it off.
He did.
So he lost. I gotta keep it 1,000. Listen, I rock with Aaron, rock with URL, Al Capone. I keep it 1,000 though. He lost the round that he had the Al Capone in. He took off the Al Capone and then he won that round.
Yeah.
So what are we doing?
I think it's a minute situation. Yeah. It's just being exploited because it's something fun to talk about.
Yeah, it is.
It's really good to point it out because people win battles.
Yeah, twerk one.
People win battles with it, and they something. But it's good to point out because it creates fun conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
And I like the fact that Yak Man is actually engaged in that.
Battle rappers getting paid off this.
Yeah.
So if we keep talking about who's gonna break, like it helps the hype. So yeah.
I think
keep talking.
Yeah, I think it's great publicity.
Yeah.
The rebuttal, Gotti is stepping up his arsenal. We started to see him do it more often. He rebuttal in the B-Dot battle, a tag team rebuttal. I've never seen that done before.
They did 3 of them things in the third round.
That was
cool. We watched all the battles.
That was crazy. It's like a tag team rebuttal. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, I think we're starting, and then New Jersey Twerk is starting to rebuttal too. So it's like
Rum Nitty too.
It's really, I'm really enjoying this. But that was crazy. The Compton Crip. Should have blurred his face out. What's funny about it is the passion and the urgency starts to come out of Geechi. And he go, man, I'm from Compton, Crip, cuz, Nutty Block, man. Don't talk to me about no snitch-ish. You know what I mean? You see it. And it's like, and T-Thought, oh, he mad, man. It's like, I enjoyed that part because I'm like, okay, he's upset now. Now we about to go to work. When I'm home, he say when I'm not on Nutty Block, all my battles out of town. Basically saying even when I'm in California, if I ain't in Compton or Nutty Block, I'm out of town. Yeah. Like I'm going with everybody. So I love that line. Chose rock over you. Ain't seen no real money since Smack. That bread that Holocaust you. Now he's addressing the strike angle.
Yeah.
I like the way he addressed it. I think he probably should have just used that in the first. But the Holocaust you and all that, I like that. But T-Top had already addressed most of it. He said the URL ungrateful angle. I like that. Calling T-Top ungrateful. Smack made you. He had the Chicago angle when T-Top had to apologize for Kanika
Jenkins.
Kanika Jenkins. And then basically Gotti said, whatever I say, I ain't never had to apologize for it. You know what I mean? Basically saying, he watch what he say, but if he say it, he mean it, and he gonna stick to it. And he's saying every time T-Top puts his foot in his mouth, he gotta say he's sorry. I love that angle. Dope second, to me, fire second. I didn't say dope, fire second from Gotti. I finally started to see him pick it up, and I thought it was a good round.
I thought he won this round clear.
I think he did too.
I think it's 1-1 clear. The only round we hear the debate is the third round.
So. Yeah, T-Top second wasn't too good. Top roll up on him, ain't a zigzag. I like that. Half moon or a stick. I don't care witchcraft. The witchcraft. Hero rock like the gym class. We all know the gym class heroes. Cupid's chokehold. I like that line. Pill Gotti, since I already Katsu. That was a cool line. The half chameleon line was cool. Then he ended his round. To me, I felt like he ended his round a little short. I just felt like it wasn't enough. Gotti in the second, clear, with a couple E's. So now it's 1-1 going in the third.
I think the entire culture has it this way. We all got it 1-1 going into the third.
Yeah.
Even in the building, so that remnants in the building hasn't changed.
Yeah.
The third round is like how you gonna call it? How you gonna break this down now?
Tough round to break down. I like the Gotti Snake Eyes line. Being on the trail, what's worse than being on the trail and the witness show up? I like that line.
Fight hard, yeah. I think I didn't literally see something drop every other day. This is Smack Man. I thought that was fire. Slept on a little bit. I remember being outside shooting, then going in the house. My mom be like, "Son, be careful. Somebody was just shooting outside." It's the visuals, like Geechi Gotti gives me when he raps. Like it's crazy to me.
Yeah. The sign language showed the difference from being deaf or being dead. The busy bone, teeth being stretched like Suge shirt. First time getting in some boxes was a casket. Basically, little guy was so young and he had never put on a pair of boxers. He was out there shooting, 10, 11 years old. First time he ever put on a pair of boxers was when he got put in the casket. Like you said, the visuals that he paint is you got to relate to
every
it.
time, all throughout the year.
The brain dead. I'm gonna keep shooting because Mama said finish my vegetables. That was fire line. To me, cool third from Geechi Gotti. Not a closeout. I think it was a good round. Good third for me, but I still feel like T-Top can somehow win this third. I'm not solely sold on
one bar before we get to T-Top. One bar that I liked, it's kind of stuck on too. They say I don't got enough bars from movies, and I don't have enough movie bars or quotes and shit from reality TV. That's why the fans be mad at me. I say I don't give a about this. These niggas make movies off my reality.
Yeah, that's
fire,
crazy. That was
fire.
dope. That's dope.
Go ahead though, T-Top.
T-Top, weight in the building, smelling like paint in the building. Crip cooking crack, cooking up with Martha Stewart, Snoop Dogg. We know he goes on a Martha Stewart show. Trip get everything all inclusive. We know about going on a boat or whatever. Everything's paid for. If Crip wasn't this loyal, if the Crips wasn't this loyal, Bloods wouldn't exist. I like that. The real Gotti from Queens, a West Coast mafia who took the name of an East Coast boss. I like that angle. That was dope. We know about John Gotti. Shoot Bay down. The text, I'm the worst kind. Bay low. Shoot Bay down. We gonna make it rain in Southern California for the first time. We all know it barely rains in Southern California. It never rains, and so we know about that. Raphael Sadiq, one of the songs they had, Babyface, whatever, the whole group, Tony. If he survives, his doctor gonna get performance of the night. I think this was the best line of the third round. Might be the line of the battle, I don't know, but that was
not the line of the battle.
That was a crazy line. If he survived, his doctor gonna get performance of the night. That was fire.
He said, I keep twisting on his cap on some Ray J shit. The funny thing that every cut to Ray J scene, he got his hat was here, hat with all those fire.
Yeah.
The door, bow, I'll put one in Baby wig, and then I'll make a movie out of Baby Kids. Those fire too. This is a debatable third round.
It is.
I mean, so I'm not mad if you got T-Top. Anybody got T-Top? Slight on preference to Geechi Gotti. I mean, who you got?
I slighted it to T-Top.
Okay.
I think he did a little bit more in his third to win.
Okay.
I needed just a little bit more from Gotti, but I felt like T-Top slight with the slight edge. But if someone picks Gotti, I'm not arguing with them. I'm not debating them. I just go, okay, cool. So
it's debatable.
It's definitely debatable. I got a 2-1, 1-3 for T-Top. That's how I called it.
But how can this help? How can this help somebody for champion year and they're in like a whole bunch of debatable situations like this?
You don't want to get into too many debatables.
Yeah.
You don't want to get into too many debatables. But Gotti had put in so much work, winning 3 back-to-back champion of the night, that the fact that he's having a debatable, it didn't really hurt him because he had done so much. Teams going 8-0, 9-0, and they finally lose a game in overtime. Are you going to say, oh, team's in trouble? Are they looking bad? Or they're still the number 1 seed? So it's like it didn't hurt him at all.
It was a solid battle to me. Shout out to T-Top and Geechi Gotti. I thought this was definitely a stock builder for both of y'all. So I think this is why I helped Geechi Gotti. With that being said, champion.
Ain't nobody out the gate. We ain't for no games, ain't no ducking phase. Need a play. Niggas running plays, they be busting K's. Run it up.